Good day, moderator, accurate timekeeper, my fellow contestants. I'm here to support the motion that nobody is going to change because of you. Hi guys, did you notice that it is sweater weather? My favorite season. I get to show my different jumpers and knitwear. I love it. So today guys, we're going to be talking about relationships. I know, again, there's this thing that people try to fool themselves about, especially when it comes to relationships. They feel that they can change a person's character, that they can actively decide that they don't like something about somebody and they're going to make them change. There are two things that I'm going to put out there, and they are a bit confusing, but just follow my trail of thoughts. Like maybe I'm not saying rubbish, right? Just maybe. Now, I believe that a person will change for you, but I don't believe that a person will change because of you. Let me give you an example. You're in a relationship with somebody, you're a girl, and you've been complaining about how your boyfriend doesn't do certain things, or maybe he doesn't give you certain appreciation, he doesn't compliment you, he basically just doesn't do some stuff that you do not like. And now you've told the person time and time again that, oh babe, I do not like this thing that you do, I wish you do this way or in a different way. And every single time the person keeps doing that thing over and over again, and you're feeling like you're becoming a nag. Now, that is where I would stop you and be like, hey, chill, think about it. Do you really think that if this person was going to change, by now he wouldn't have changed? What is the point of continuously hammering on a point that you have already made? You have stated it clearly, you stated what you do not like, and the person hasn't done what you want them to do. It's simple. It is because they are not going to change because you said so. It's as simple as that. For you in that relationship, you can either decide that the trait that the person displays is something that you cannot cope with, it's not something you want in a partner, and leave. Or you can decide that this person is never going to change and just forget about it and continue being in a relationship and tell yourself that, okay, the pros are better than the cons, so I'm just going to chill and forget about it. Right? But do not expect that somebody's going to change just because you said so. However, on the other hand, a person is going to change for you. So let's say, for instance, a person starts to feel like this thing that this girl is complaining about, I feel like if I don't change, she's going to leave. And I do not want her to leave because I love her so much, and if she leaves, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to try my best to change. Now, do not confuse that to mean that they changed because you said so. Right? That's why I say those two statements I made, even though they seem very similar, they're actually very different. A person would not change because of you, but they will change for you. It's a selfish thing. It is never selfless. I'm one of those people that feel like human beings are inherently selfish. Yeah, people can change, people can teach themselves to be more selfless, but just watch a baby. You would know how selfish a human being is born. Like, a human being is born selfish, right? Some people never leave that stage of being a baby, and some people tell themselves, okay, you know what, I'm not the only one in this world, so I have to compromise, I have to sacrifice certain aspects of my personality in order to work well with other people. So it is a selfish thing. They're not just changing because, oh, this thing hurts Yamen and I do not want her to cry, so I'm going to change. No, they're like, oh my god, if I do not change, I'm going to lose Yamen. It's a fear. It's a selfish fear, and they do not want that fear to come into reality, so they will change. So that's the difference. So guys, stop telling people to change, right? You're going to turn into somebody that you do not like. You're going to turn into a nag. That's one thing I always have to stop myself, because I'm like, I do not want to be a nag. I don't want to keep telling somebody the same thing over and over again. A human being is supposed to comprehend the first time you tell them. And if they see you as important, then it only takes once to tell them. Why do you have to keep telling somebody the same thing over and over again? Right? Don't you give yourself headaches? Don't you get tired? My message to you today, even though it sounds a lot like, it sounds very confusing, it sounds like, oh, what is the difference? I do not get it. But just take this from me. State your complaint about something and let it go. Never talk about it again. Don't keep repeating it. Right? Don't keep hammering on it. State your complaint. If it's something that you can live with it. If it's something that you cannot live with, leave. State your complaint, drop it at the person's feet, and let the person do what they will. And then if you're somebody who your partner has always been complaining about something about you, give yourself some sense and do the right thing. Do not let them continuously have to talk about something. So this is for both partners now. Do not wait until somebody threatens to leave before you decide to change. Because to them, that change will seem fake. It will seem like, oh, because there was an ultimatum or because there was a threat. If you love somebody, then think about what they're telling you. Think about it. Are they telling you to do something that will harm you? If they are, then obviously, why would you do that? But if they're telling you to change a particular part of yourself that is not really a fundamental part of yourself, it's just something that is irritating. It's just like people have pet peeves. For instance, I'm like, oh babe, anytime you get up from the bed, always dress it before you leave. That is as simple as ABC. Do you always have to wait and tell the person, oh babe, is it because of that little thing that you're talking? No, do not invalidate somebody's feelings about something just because you do not see the importance. If I talk about it, it means I mean it. So you do it. Do not wait for me to say it the second, third, fourth, fifth time before you now answer and say, okay, you know what, fine. No, not fine. I hope I was able to really explain what I'm trying to say. Stop asking people to change their character. You cannot change anybody. Nobody is gonna change because you ask them to. They're only gonna change for themselves because they see a need to. They see a reason to. And that's the only reason they will change. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you've actually ever had an experience where somebody changed just because you said, you know what, I don't like you smoking, so stop smoking, and the person was like, oh babe, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so let me know if that ever happened, and let me know your experience with trying to change somebody and failing, which is most likely what's going to happen. Thank you so much again for watching and continuously watching every week, and I hope to continuously bring you great content. And stay on this page, turn on your post notifications, and receive awesomeness. Thank you. Bye.